Morning, y'all. Well, as you can see, the truck's gone. Ha! So that means it's story time. Oh, y'all come ride with me. Well, it's been several weeks since the original diesel shopping video, and man, it was one hiccup after another that was just hindering this entire process. I had originally had a particular truck picked out, and I negotiated with the guy a few times. Long story short on that deal, it wasn't working out. I wasn't feeling good about it, so I pulled out of that deal. And I was kind of waiting for him to holler back at me and say, hey, you know what, man, I thought about it and it'll be all right. Let's go ahead and do that. But it never happened. And it's interesting when you look at things from the perspective of everything happens for a reason. As I said before, this story entails events coming full circle, a friend getting helped out, and him helping me out with all this. So the story begins at my youngest son's birthday party. He turned 1 year old, and one of my old college buddies, a fraternity brother actually, he and his wife happened to be passing through on their way to New Orleans. And the reason why they were on their way to New Orleans from Dallas was because they bought a house down there. My old buddy Tim, he's originally from the New Orleans area, and he's been living here in Dallas for quite a number of years. And he met his wife here. So they got married, decided they're gonna move back to where he's from, and he bought a house. So he's at the party, right? And he's checking out the elk ridge and everything. And he's looking at the truck. We start talking about my truck. And he's wanting to sit inside it and everything. He's checking it out. And he says, hey man, you ever get ready to sell this truck? Because he knew, you know, I was talking about how I was in the market for a dually. My 3/4 ton just couldn't pull the camper the way we needed to, which is, you know, safely. He's like, hey man, you ever get ready to sell this truck? Holler at me, let me know. I'll buy this truck from you. And he's like, you can leave all the stickers and everything on there. It's good. Now at the time, you know, I figured he's just speaking in jest, right? I'm like, yeah, right on, man, cool. Sure, yeah, I'll let you know. One night a couple of weeks ago, the wife and I are laying on the couch watching TV, and I'm just perusing the interwebs for used trucks, and lo and behold, I come across one that I had never seen in the listings before, and it's everything I'm looking for, man. It's everything I want. It's 1-ton dually diesel, 4-wheel drive. It's already got all the accessories on it I would ever want to put on the truck. So that's, you know, a money-saving thing there. And one of the coolest things to me that was kind of a bit of nostalgia is that the truck is like a navy blue metallic pearl kind of color, which is the same color that my beloved Camaro Z28 was, which was a deep blue like that. So I looked at the wife and I said, that's the one. That's the one. So this thing is down in Corpus Christi. I'll get to that in a second. So originally I wasn't even going to bother giving Tim a call. I just, you know, I didn't feel, what would you say, it didn't feel real heartfelt to me when he was like, yeah, I'll buy your truck. You know, how many times have you said to your friend, oh dude, I love that bike, or I love that truck, or I love that car, man. Hey, you ever get rid of that? I'll buy it from you. Yeah, just saying it in passing. And my wife's like, you really need to give Tim a call. And come to find out, shortly that day of the birthday party, shortly after they left, Tim's wife had texted my wife, and she was like, hey, tell him that Tim is serious. If he ever gets rid of that truck, let him know he wants to buy it. So I give him a holler. I'm like, hey man, I found a dually, and I told you I'd give you first dibs on this truck, so here I am asking you want to buy it. He's like, yeah. Let me talk to the wife, and I'll get back with you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, right on. And would you know that the next morning, good guy Tim goes straight to his credit union and gets a loan to buy my truck. And so what I meant by everything coming full circle is that, you know, again, sometimes things happen for a reason. He got in a situation where he bought a house, and hell, he doesn't even have a way to haul furniture. Tim's always been a sports car kind of guy, so he's got a car. His wife has a car. Doesn't have a truck. Well, he does now, but you know, he didn't have a truck. And I mean, he's a homeowner, man. He's got to have a way to haul shit, you know? It just comes with the territory. You got to have a truck. You own a house. And so the way it all comes full circle is I helped him out by giving him a good, decent deal on my truck, and he helped me out by essentially giving me a healthy down payment for this dually. I mean, a healthy down payment. He had no problem giving me right in the middle of NADA value for my truck, which, you know, I can really appreciate that, man. And so now I can go to this dealership and I don't have to haggle with trade-in value. I've already got cash in hand. So I've got a little bit of leverage there. And so this truck is in Corpus Christi. It's about 6 hours away from Dallas. So I figured, hell, why not make a trip out of it? So I went ahead and booked a hotel at this little beach hotel down in Corpus Christi for this coming Wednesday. I'll take off work, we'll take the kids, drive down to Corpus Christi, see some sights, buy a truck, and go hang out at the beach, man. That's what I'm talking about. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for riding with me as always. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We are up to 46 now. Yeah, 46 of you now. Wonderful. So welcome to the channel. Y'all stay tuned. Plenty of stuff to come. And of course, the big truck reveal. Again, y'all stick with me. Thanks for riding with me. This has been Half Click Up. Peace. I'm out. Ah.